So I don't know if you've heard about the Dress to Impress Lana law. It's been something I've been really into recently, and this video is just to basically show all the recent updates. If you guys want like the previous law, I can always do like another video of that, but this is just stuff I've like found out recently that really like helps you to figure out what's actually been happening. So if you walk off to the nail area, you'll see a woman called Lena. It seems very nice, the border's changed and everything. So who is Lena? Luckily I found this YouTuber who made a video where they basically introduced Lena. So if you don't know this lore, basically there was a woman called Lana. She was then replaced by a doppelganger, then replaced by someone called Lena. Now in the video, Lena states that she's just temporary. So when you go into the game, you also might see that there are some nail varnishes on the floor and some footprints. So when you follow it through, it goes into the secret room and you will see Lana. Now to decipher who's the OG and who's not, people say that the one with like the white skirt with the white top is the like original, and then the other girl with white top and jeans is like the doppelganger. But also on the top of these cages, her cage says 001 and the other one says 002. So it looks like the second one did break out because there's like stuff on the floor, but it definitely I feel like confirms that the left one is like the original one. And there's also notes going around saying, please believe me, I'm real, she'll be gone. And also there's like a dress that kind of represents like surgery. And then there's also a book which leads to Lena's profile. So looking at Lena's profile, she has a group that only certain people can join. She also in her enemies tab, there's Lana group. So in the instructions of Lima, they also say to make a long story, we've eliminated the doppelganger at Lana's old desk. Lana is also there and it says, please be careful. And then she gets cut off. It seems like she's being controlled, but it says, please allow Lena to lead the army, she'll be better than me. I genuinely think this is a sign of like she's being controlled by somebody and the things she thinks and says. Now a huge key is this banner. Apparently this means foreshadowing her fate, which basically means what's being shown at this point is what's going to happen in the future to somebody. It doesn't state who, but I had a look around in this game. So this is the game. It's so creepy and I hate horror games. I get so freaked out by them. But of course, I'm trying to find some clues because it's foreshadowing something. So I'm trying to figure out what it's foreshadowing. So there's a sign saying, ever dreamt this man? There's other things saying, nothing is real. In his dream, do you see him? Nothing is real, nothing is real. There's also some picture frames and there's also rooms that you can enter. So there's also this chamber area and it says that the windows are tinted. However, if you peek through these, you can see there's like a monster with a huge eye. There's also 2 seats on the right and a few seats on the left. The sign above the monster says, a soul like Haley's or Izzy's will be a notable inclusion. So after this, I went into one of the rooms and it looks like it's like hints. It's about, I think each room, I haven't been in every single room, I went in 2. I will go in every room though and like see what they're all like talking about, but this one seems like a little personal diary to this woman. She said about how she trusted Haley and then she like ruined her trust or something. I don't know if she's talking about like the doppelganger or the real one, but it seems like they all have their own little story, so I'm gonna go investigate that and see what they all say. But while I go investigate these, comment below what you think the story is. I personally feel like she was promised, like obviously she had like loads of like debt, and if you have debt you do crazy things. The owner promised her money. I think that she went through with it, but actually she was more of just being used for something. And then I feel like the awakening is kind of like she's waking up and realizing her existence and kind of coming out of that like spell or whatever it is. I then feel that's why she left the diary notes, because she was realizing things and wanted to like document everything. I then think they put like a doppelganger because she was really realizing like her existence, because a lot of things to do with her eyes and like sleeping and dreaming. They also put a temporary woman in, which I think because they kidnapped Lena, I really feel like they're going to do something to her and like put her back in that trance again like before. And then the foreshadowing her fate, I feel like that's the monster that put her in the seat in the first place. They're gonna like take away her eyes, like control her. That's what I think is gonna happen to her in the future. But what are your opinions about it? What do you think that the lore is? What do you think is gonna happen in the future? I would love to know.